So, as we all know, the major aim of anybody doing pig farming, whether you are doing pig breeding or pig fattening. Now, there are two types of farming. Let's not forget. You're either doing pig fattening or you are doing pig breeding. Now, pig breeding is when when you have a sow or when you have a goat and you have a boa and they are producing uh, children, they are producing piglets, and you are selling the piglets for money. That is pig breeding. Whereas pig fattening is a situation whereby what you do is you go and buy piglets and fatten them for like 6, 7, 8 months and sell and make your money. So those are the two aspects of pig farming, which we don't usually talk about here in Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, you see people doing both. In fact, it's not even in Nigeria alone. In the whole of Africa, you see, because I know pig farmers in Uganda, I know pig farmers in Tanzania, I know pig farmers in other African nations. They always do both. I'm not saying doing both is bad, but if you go to these Western countries, like people who are doing like real pig farming, you get like people who have some of the biggest pig farms in the world. You see that some of them are based on one. You're either fattening or you're either breeding. But some of these big pig farms also based on the both. So it's a matter of choice. So the major aim of anybody who is doing pig fattening is to make their pigs to grow fast as possible. Okay, let me show you guys some of the pigs. These are some of the pigs. As you can see, these are some of the pigs. They are looking good. They are looking good. They are all looking good. So that's basically it. These pigs haven't been on this farm because I bought some of them last year for fattening because I do fattening and I also do breeding. So these pigs, they haven't been here up to 7 months or 6 months, and they are weighing that amount. They are looking that big, and most of these pigs are above 70 kg. Within 6 to 7 months, you fatten your pigs and you sell. Now, you can decide to be fattening, as I said, or you can decide to do both. But at the end of the day, what everybody who is doing fattening or who is doing breeding want to achieve is maximum growth in their pig. Now, how do you make your pig to grow well? 80% of the problems you face in your pig farm when it comes to pigs growing is feeding. 80% of it is all about feeding. You have to feed your pigs well to get what you want out of them. I know that genetics plays a lot of role, but you also have to factor in feeding. Because if a child who doesn't have good genetics is eating well, and you're starving a child, or you're not feeding a child who has good genetics very well, that child who doesn't have good genetics will grow faster and bigger than a child with good genetics that is being fed malnourished feeds. So make sure you're feeding your pig very well. There are so many ingredients I use on this farm. I'm the kind of person who likes to try a lot of things. If I hear that this one is working, I'll try it. But I also have like my routine pig feed, which is what most of my pigs eat. Whereas I decide to try other things with a few other pigs. But my pig formula, the formula I use in mixing my pigs feed, will give you maximum growth. And it's not even that costly. Unlike when you're using corn and when you're using soybeans. Personally speaking, I don't know how people who are using corn and soybeans here in Nigeria to feed their pigs are making profits, unless they are not selling for consumption. Probably they are selling for genetics or something like that. But if you are selling your pigs for the market, for the consumption market, and you are using corn and soybeans, I don't know how you are making your profit. That's the truth. I don't know how you're making your profit. So the truth is that you have to feed your pigs well. And trust me, one of the best things I love about pigs is the fact that you can use industrial byproducts to feed them. And you also add other things in the right quantity. Because some people might say, okay, I'll use this industrial waste and this industrial waste, I'll mix them together and give to your pigs. What about the right quantity? Because these things play a lot of role. These things play a lot of role. They play a lot of role. So you have to factor in all those things. Feed your pigs well. Because without feeding your pigs well, your pigs won't grow. And without your pigs growing, you won't make your profit. Because the aim of everybody who is in pig farming is to make money. It's as simple as that. Nobody is doing pig farming for the fun of it. It's simply to make money. And you have to make this money to sustain your pig farm. So that is basically it. So all this feed stuff, which I always talk about, which enable my pigs to grow, they are all contained in the pig ebook I talk about. That is a comprehensive ebook. It talks about the medication of pigs, the different diseases, how to feed them, how to care for them at different stages. So there are just so many contents in that ebook, and just get it. It's affordable, very affordable. I made it very affordable for all the farmers, so that we can keep helping ourselves. Because right now in Nigeria, all we have to do is to help ourselves, because this country is hard. So we have to help ourselves. So that's basically it on today's video. Follow the channel. Keep watching these videos, and see you people in the next video. Thank you. If you want to get the ebook, just message me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is in the description of this video. So check for the description and message me on WhatsApp and get this ebook.